Hello YouTube and welcome back to the channel. Now, we've got something a little bit different today compared to what normal unboxings and shoes and everything else. Today, we're actually off to Southampton. We're currently on the train solely for the fact that for the first time ever I'm picking up a brand new car, and I thought, let's vlog it. Mel's excited, as you can tell. Yeah, we're also meeting family because Mel's brother's down from Australia, so we're going out for lunch as well. But we're literally gonna go pick up my new car. So we're just getting to Brockness Station now. We'll then head off to Southampton, where we'll pick this video up, and you'll get to see my brand new car, which I'm excited about. It's going to be cool. We're currently at Southampton docks. Yeah, we've got a 10-minute walk to get to the dealership, but I'm excited and also out of breath because it's been a long walk from the train station, and yeah, we can't get there quick enough personally, and I'm excited. So we'll see you at the new car. Right, okay, so it's actually the next day. We did go and pick the car up yesterday, but we got so busy, like we mentioned, we went out for lunch. Our daughter was there. Obviously there's been a few changes in our family because Layla and Nick have had the baby. Emiliana was born on the 29th of April. She is very cute. So we actually spent a bit of time after we actually received the car, which I'll reveal in a second. We rushed over to lunch because we were running a little bit late, and we had to get to the restaurant, so I didn't actually get to do any recording there. But you know, we are back in Bournemouth. It is the next day, and the car is here. But yeah, Emiliana has joined our family, so I had to get something a little bit more sensible for, you know, whenever we're out with as a family. And yeah, without further ado, here is my new car. As you can see, I picked up a 2024 Tesla Y, and I have to admit, it is fantastic to drive. It's practical, it's quiet, it's fast. It's just locked itself because I put my phone in my pocket. But yeah, the whole thing, it's really good. It's weird. It's eerie. Now, as a petrol head, I didn't think I'd ever get one, and I got to admit, I've always been smitten by the Model S, and you know, we looked at the Model 3, and I ended up getting the Y for different reasons. I got the Y. I did get the basic model. I don't actually own it. I didn't actually buy it. I am leasing because it is the cheapest way of getting this car. But look at it, it is stunning. The car would have cost me a shade under £45,000 to purchase, but leasing it was definitely a lot cheaper, solely for the fact that what I did was you put a £3,500 deposit down and you pay £400 a month over 3 years, and at the end of the 3 years you get to give it back. Now, one of the reasons we got this is because the boot is humongous. You know, it is a big old boot, and you've got plenty of space down here. You know, up underneath the other part of it is the cables and everything else, and you have some massive little trunk area, little side bits there, and you can actually fold the seats down flat. It does have different modes. The fact that, you know, you can close the boot and we'll actually go inside. But this car, the back space for leg room and everything is fantastic. You've got 2 USB chargers on the back. There is a few bits that I would like to do to this car. Not overly modify it because I can't, but obviously now we're inside. The space in the centre console is immense. You have a massively deep compartment up front with twin USB-C panels there, and you have underneath the armrest you have a really deep pocket as well. Now the glove box is fairly small, but as you can see in there, and one of the first mods that I actually did in this car is I put a Samsung 1TB SSD in here for the Sentry mode, which it's going to help a lot. You know, I do really like this car. We test drove one back early in April, me and Layla, before Layla had the baby, and we both thought it was amazing. I didn't think I was going to order one. I did the maths. I spoke to Mel about it. She wasn't overly enthusiastic about it, but there is certain things that she wanted, like the frunk. The frunk has got one. It's got one of the biggest frunks out of all the electric cars. We did look at a few electric cars, and for the money, this one outperformed them all. Now, like I said, this is the basic model. This is the rear-wheel drive. It has 270-mile range on one full battery charge. But you know, one of the big things we like is the glass roof. We looked at Kia, we looked at Hyundai, we looked at MG, we looked at many, many different brands, and none of them had this glass roof. You know, even the Model 3 has a bar that goes across the middle, but we like this because you've got camping mode, that sort of stuff in here. So, you know, we can go out camping in it. We can get them. They do different types of mattresses blow up and out. When the seats are all folded down, you can literally have two people in the back in camp mode, which will keep the air conditioning on and all that sort of stuff. It uses about 10% of the battery overnight, but it'll keep you at the right temperature. It even shows a little log fire on. Obviously you can watch Netflix, YouTube and that sort of stuff on the screen. That was a big selling point that we really like the idea of. We are actually going away on holiday in July. We're going on a dog holiday. We're taking the dogs with us. We're going off to a haven campsite somewhere where we're actually going to be staying in a static caravan. So we're going to be going over there. I know they've got charge points and that sort of stuff, but you know, this is a really cool family friendly car. Yes, our kids are grown up, they do drive, but Layla goes back to work in December, so she's going to want us to look after Emelina, and you know, Mel has her car. My Audi wasn't the best for children or anything, so when we decided we were going to get a 5-door for me, this made sense, because the other perks is Mel has family in London, and if we ever go to the shoe conventions and that sort of stuff, or anywhere up London way, we don't have to worry about the ULED or congestion zone charges. Currently there's no tax on electric cars. Obviously that could change, but it is one of the things that came into it. Obviously charging, I actually went out this morning, charged it up to 100% before I had to, you know, go do other things today with the family and that sort of stuff. So yeah, we did go out, and yeah, it was, I think it cost me, I had to use one of the most expensive local charging stations because I haven't tried it at home yet. I just haven't, I haven't had, you know, I haven't had the need to, but I tried it at one of the most expensive charging stations, and 63% on an Instavolt charger, it went to 100% in 43 minutes, which cost me £20. Now obviously this has a 60 kilowatt battery, so it charged me, I think it was like 89 pence a kilowatt. You know, you can do the maths, but yeah, 63% to 100 in 45 minutes locally. And when I say locally, it was 2 roads away from me in the Sovereign Centre car park. Okay, you have to pay for the car park as well, but that was £1.70 for 2 hours. So I went to get my hair cut, got my beard trimmed. So while I was getting all that done, the car was charging. By the time I got out from having a haircut, it was done. It was charged. I went back, got in the car, sorted. But yeah, this is it. This is my Tesla. I picked up with 5 miles on it. I've done It's now on about 60 miles, so I haven't gone massively far, but we went and picked it up from Southampton. We drove back from Southampton, which is 20 odd miles, and I've been going and taking mail back and forth to work, because I've not been working first thing in the morning for the last 2 days. I can go pick her up, I can take her to work, and just general driving around, doing a few bits and pieces, some errands, that sort of stuff. So yeah, I like it. The tech on it is phenomenal. I haven't learned everything on the machine yet. I do have ideas, because one of the ideas is I want to look at getting a display for behind the steering wheel. Currently this is the view from the steering wheel, and although the screen's there and I'm getting used to reading the speedo there, I'm old school. I'm so used to looking down there at a speedo, and I know they do sell those kits, so I am looking out for one. I haven't decided which one I'm going to go for yet. There's a few that I've looked at, so who knows. But if you have any suggestions, I do have a video coming out soon on some essentials that I've got from somewhere. You'll see in the video, it's due out in a couple of days after this video goes live, of some essentials that you generally need, and would really help you with the car straight away. I am on the lookout for other ideas, suggestions, so if you have any ideas or suggestions, just leave them in the comment section. I will be reading them, because okay, I don't want to go crazy with lowering it, all that sort of stuff, because one, it's leased. That's the main thing. I could probably get away with putting a few skirts or something on, but I'm not going at that point just yet. But one of the things I do want to get is some new wheel trim covers, because I don't like the wheel trims that are on it. They're okay, but because I'm leasing it, I want to keep them mint. So if I get some other ones, which if I scuff them, anything like that, it's not going to matter, because I'll have the original ones to put back on before I take it back. That's the main thing. I want to keep the car as clean as possible, without any marks and that, ready for when we take it back. Yeah, but this is our new family car. This is my Model Y. I've had it for 24 hours so far, and I really like it. It's growing on me. So yeah, that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. We do have more videos coming soon, and I'll see you in the next one. Adios.